Hey guys, I hope your new year is off to a good start. I've got something different for you today. Elon had a recent interview about 2 months ago, right after the purchase with Twitter went through in the early days. But there was something in this interview that I really don't find a lot of people talking about. And it's insane. So just open your ears and pay attention because Elon is going to make the most valuable financial institution in the world. It's called X.com. So enjoy this brief snippet of something I think that's very important that's getting overlooked by everybody and of this interview with Elon Musk. Enjoy.
Once Twitter is set on the right path, I think it is a much easier thing to manage than SpaceX or Tesla. So, I really understand the internet and how to make. So I wrote software. I wrote software personally for 20 years. I was one of the key people behind X.com, which became PayPal. And so I'm aware of I know how to make a way better PayPal.
Because you built PayPal.
Yeah, yeah, pretty much. With a lot of other people, but there's a product plan I wrote, which I wish I'd kept a copy of in July of 2000, where I thought it would be possible to make the most valuable financial institution in the world. And we're going to execute that plan from 22 years ago, which amazingly no one has done. And so I think that's part of why I think Twitter will be ultimately extremely valuable, because I'm going to execute the X.com game plan from 22 years ago with some improvements. And then we're also going to obviously make Twitter just a way better system. It stands to reason that if a social media company is not taking steps to make it positive to be on that social platform, then people won't come or they'll leave. So you speak of sort of anti-Semitism or racism or anything like that. Well, if who's going to stay on a platform if that's prevalent? That's
Obviously.
Yeah, come on. And apart from its inherent wrongness, who's going to stay on the platform? So you want to be. It needs to be something where, our goal with Twitter is how do we get 80% of America? Maybe not the sort of far left and the far right, but and maybe we don't want them necessarily. But how do we get 80% of the public to join a digital town square and voice their opinion and exchange ideas and maybe once in a while change their minds?
And on occasion.
Yeah, once in a while.
So I read also that you said, and then we'll move off of Twitter, but you said that your goal is you want to make the 20% of people who are on the far right hate you, just like you want to make the 20% of people on the far left hate you. So.
Well, I don't want them to hate me, but I think the extremists, it's just very difficult to satisfy extremists. So unless you fully buy into whatever their dogma is, so. But I'm confident we can satisfy, 80% of America, 80% of the world, but maybe not the 10% most extreme of either side. And I would count that as a great outcome. And I think it is important to have sort of a digital town square where people feel comfortable talking. And I also think it's one of the things that's important is to be able to sort of decide what kind of experience you want to have on Twitter. Because some people might say, okay, I want if this was a radio station, I want the easy listening, smooth jazz station. Okay, cool. But that's so you should be able to have that setting for Twitter, and then some people might say no, I want heavy metal thrash, and okay, so now this is going to be sort of then you don't mind someone saying mean things to you, within the context of the law, and you don't mind engaging in vigorous arguments on Twitter and that kind of thing. But you should be able to kind of like pick your preference, and decide if you want sort of full contact battle, or do you want no, I just want to look at poppies and flowers and nice landscapes and stuff.
So let's go off Twitter.
So there you have it, folks. If you have followed along with Elon Musk and all of his interviews over the years, like I have heard him bring up X.com before. From what I understand is X.com ultimately is going to encapsulate all of the businesses that he's already made, like Tesla and SpaceX and now Twitter, and his companies that he has established are going to go all under this X.com type thing. I don't know. This is just my speculation. I think I heard him say something about that before, how the X.com was just going to encapsulate all of the businesses. But yeah, who knows? The only person that knows what's going to happen is him. And wow, it's just going to be so crazy to see what the future holds for all of these amazing businesses that he's built. And what his, as he calls them, his master plans. What is going to happen? What is X.com going to be in the end? Yeah, so hope you enjoyed that. And just keep it locked here for all your Twitter files, news, and extras. Thanks, guys. See you next time. Bye.